Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kenshi. This is it's a video game. I don't actually know how to describe this because I don't know that I've ever played a game exactly like it. If I had to compare it to something, I would say maybe Mountain Blade. It's an RPG, RTS, free roaming, build your own story thing, amalgamation of things. I was interested in experimenting with this a little bit, for science. I'm going to be like writing my own story for my characters on top of it as I go, and if this conflicts with the lore of the universe, which I'm not super familiar with, I apologize to all the lore lords out there. Anyways, when you start a new game here, you get a whole bunch of different options to choose from. You can playstyle RPG, that's what I'm going to be going for. Anyways, this is the way you're supposed to be starting, Wanderer, but I'm not going to actually start right there. I kind of have an idea for how I want to start and the character I want to start with already, so I'm just going to skip over to that. Here we go, a Holy Notion citizen. That is who I'm going to be playing as, but you can kind of forget all of this stuff because I'm just going to be ignoring it and building my own character. Robots on the loading screen. This is an interesting world. It's like, there's like some previous civilization or something that has gone extinct. We've inherited pieces of their technology, but we've lost a lot of the information. So we have robots from an advanced civilization just wandering around doing whatever. And we also have samurais going around with katanas trying to fight them. Anyway, this character creator is super in-depth, and you can change everything from your idle stances, there's the skin tone, height, you can become a midget, or probably, just a giant tower. Frame, oh my god, what am I doing? I'm creating Slender Man. So I've just kind of randomized until I got something kind of decent and human looking here. So I'm just going to go with this. I'm not too picky about the looks of the character. Like, I don't want to spend hours and hours going through all these settings. So let's just kind of edit the idle stance and see what we've got. We got the squat. I actually kind of like the squat if it wasn't for, like, her superpower of phasing rusted metallic objects through her leg and her forearm. Or is that her bicep? Whatever. And there we go. Welcome to the world of Kenshi. We are here outside of the Holy Nation city of Stack. It's a pretty big one, as we can see, and just outside the walls here we can find Anthea. She's kind of sitting here staring out over the open fields looking for her next meal, and there's something over there that she sees, something we can talk to, but I'm going to have to turn on the actual HUD to see what that is. It doesn't look like animals, it just looks like a caravan of people to her, and a caravan of people is not food unless you're a cannibal. Born to a mother she would never know, Anthea's father named her after an ancient goddess from a civilization long forgotten, a goddess of flowers, in the hopes that she and children like her would sow seeds of prosperity into the bloodied mud of the wasteland, seeds that his own generation had failed to plant. But the Holy Nation is no home for false goddesses. Here in the land of Okran the Creator, Lord of Light, heresy amongst the common folk is answered by the warm steel of his many blades and the cold iron of shackles. When Anthea confided in another child the nature of her name, rumors of heresy spread through the town like a pox. Late that night, her father's fellow inquisitors kicked in the door of their modest home to drag him away. His final words to her, as he tossed her out of a window to safety, still shaped her thoughts to this day. Run. She did as she was told. She fled the house. She fled the town. By some miracle, she survived long enough to stumble upon the city of Stack. And then she kept running. The young girl, now a young woman, now goes by the pseudonym Anne, hiding from the Holy Nation's patriarchy. For her crime of lacking the guiding fist of a male guardian, they would see her stripped of her freedom and even the precious name which her father gave to her. But now she's tired of running. The shadows of her past are ever etched beneath her eyes, but a glimmer of hope still remains therein. For the most valued servants of Okran, for fallen warriors, corrupted heroes, for men like her father, another path of redemption is available to them. The Mist Vigil, the Holy Nation's most desirable undesirables. They stand as a buffer of human sacrifice against the fog's pale demons, who threaten to bury the world like so many unholy snowflakes. Anne might finally find her resolution there, on the doorstep of darkness. But first, she needs to eat and prepare. So, what do we do first? First we have to survive, obviously. And we have in our inventory the Holy Flame, which is the religious book of the Holy Nation. Every citizen has to carry one by law. We have to have that if we're going to be walking around the Holy Nation, or we're going to get arrested. But there's still a chance we might get arrested because we're a woman on our own without male guardianship in a patriarchy. So that might be a little bit of a problem. In terms of armor, we have Drifter's boots, shoddy ones, which provide minimal coverage, pants which provide no coverage, a shirt which provides no coverage, and a rusted iron club. It is literally a rusted junk, and it actually gives us a negative to attack bonus. So that's wonderful. We're going to have to fix all of these things if we even want to make it up to the northwest, where somewhere around here the Mist Vigil should be stationed, fighting against the demons from the fog. And our father might be there. So there might be an opportunity over here. Just as Anne was staring out over nothingness, she happens upon whatever this is. There's some kind of a fight going on. She's going to run over there really quick because one of the sides are holy paladins, which are friendly to her for the time being. So if she gets over there, she might be able to scavenge some goods just to keep her alive a little bit longer. As we can see, she has no food at all right now. Fortunately, she's not hungry. So we're going to need to grab some food if we want to survive long enough to even start getting our skills up. And as we can see, let's pause really quick. Let's take a look at our skills. They are nothing. We have some athletics from running around a little bit. As I said, she's skilled in running away. But yeah, some of our skills, all of them are 1, and some of them are actually 0. So we're going to have to get those way up. I'm going to say at least like 10 on these things before we can even hope to start traveling the wastes on our own and thinking that we might survive. So indeed, we have a group of Holy Nation soldiers wiping out, who is this? Starving Bandits. They probably won't have much since they're just starving bandits, but let's go ahead and check just in case. You never know. I'll tell you what, though, they must have been really hungry to even try robbing an armed... Oh, I can take that. That's better than what I have, at least, which is nothing. They must have been very, very hungry to try robbing a armed Holy Nation patrol like this. They'd never stood a chance. Now, apparently I'm getting caught stealing. Oh, this guy's playing dead. He's not actually dead. Okay, well, that's a thing. Alright. And I guess I'll steal from this person instead. Thank you very much. This is going to be a little bit brutal, but this guy is done for. He's crippled, and he's got no leg. A cripple in the wasteland is not going to last long, so Anne's just going to go and put him out of his misery. So this weapon, this iron club, is actually a higher quality than ours. It is a rusting blade instead of rusted junk. Not much better, mind you, but it is better. As you can see, it does not have those minus penalties to it. Minus attack bonuses, so we're going to go ahead and trade out for that one. And I guess we may as well just... How much are these worth? I can sell them for 45 each, so I might as well collect these people's weapons and sell them off. That's our going to be our very first source of income here. We're just getting straight into scavenging. And over here, there was actually a little bit more. This was not just starving bandits. It looks like this was some kind of a three-way fight. We have some bone dogs, wolves. They're in recovery comas, so we better get these things pretty quick before they come. But they have some nice stuff. They have food on them. Excellent. And teeth, which I guess we can sell. Not too valuable, but I guess they don't take up much space, so they're worth picking up. And this leather is very valuable. I'm going to actually go ahead and drop these then, and take that leather instead. Fortunately, we've picked up all we can carry for the time being, and there's still wolves, so I'm just going to try and run back to town, sell this stuff off, and see if we can't come back for more before these guys wake up. If they wake up, I'm not going to be able to take them. They are going to eat me alive, and I don't want that to happen, because I need to find my father. What's this guy? Another starving bandit. And they are just... The Holy Nation is just slaughtering people right outside their own city. As the life of a scavenger is not a glorious one by any means, but it does keep us fed. As we look down here in the bottom right, we see we have 1,040. What is this currency called? I forget. It's not caps, that's Fallout. Cats, I think, like the kittens. I believe that's what they're called. We have 1,040 of them now, so we can start saving up towards something. But what do we actually save up for here? We have some options. Well, first of all, we should probably get some armor to protect ourselves as we scavenge in case we get attacked. Do we have an armor shop? We should have armor shops. Here's one. We got an armor shop there. And a clothing shop here. This might be better because we don't have any skill or strength right now. It might be easier to just wear some like light armor clothing. We're gonna have to find a way to train our skills before we leave. We might actually need to like buy a house in town. How much is a house in town? Is this one for sale? Yes, that's for sale. That's 1,600. Or I could buy a destroyed one for way cheaper and try and rebuild it myself. But staying in this town for too long is going to be dangerous, because as I am a woman on my own, there could very well be... Actually, who is this guy, and are you recruitable? Griffin. I had a dream last night. The Lord of Light, Okran himself, came to me, and he told me that I would meet a wealthy wanderer from the outside. Oh no, he's another Lord of Light fanatic here. I don't know that I can trust him with my situation. So I was thinking about maybe I could hire some male companions and, you know, be safe to live here for an extended period of time, but it's not looking like this is going to work out with this guy. The wealthy wanderer will lead me to the truth, will lead me to the origin of the first extinction. With this, the land of the Holy Nation will finally find peace. Well, he does want to put the Holy Nation at peace, at least, so he's not a violent lunatic. He's just a religious guy. So maybe this could work out, but I'm still not willing to trust him with my situation yet. First extinction, what is that? Yeah, let's find out about the first extinction. What is that? The destruction of the ancient capitals thousands of years past. Ooh, he's talking about the civilizations. Presumably the ones that worship the gods from which I inherited my name. The destruction of the ancient capitals thousands of years past, according to the doctrine of the Holy Lord Phoenix himself, it was the agents of, the skeletons that caused the extinctions. Oh, this guy might know more than he's letting on, huh? I wonder what else you have to say, and it will happen again. How and why, I don't know, but this very belief is what tears our society apart. It instills such an overwhelming fear and suspicion into our nation that we've begun to destroy our very own society by our own hands. Yep, that's what our father wanted to prevent with the next generation of children. So he kind of aligns with our father a little bit here. He does preach of the loyalty to the Phoenix and Lord of Light, but maybe that's just because he's in the same situation that I am, and that he's a little bit reluctant to share his true feelings with people that might get him locked up and enslaved for life. That would be a reasonable assumption to make. Now, and finding the truth will calm that fear, and you think that I will lead you to your salvation. Sounds like crazy talk to me. Don't want to just insult him. That would be unfortunate. Poor skeletons, they get so much crap from you zealots. By the way, skeletons in this game are robots. They're the robots that have survived from the past civilizations. And the Holy Nation basically just attacks them on sight. They think they're heretical demon beasts. Now, judging on the way he phrased his sentences before, I can't be 100% sure. He might be sympathetic to this, actually. I'm not sure that he's actually a zealot. He might be just masquerading as one, but it also could have been that he was about to say something like the agents of Narco. Narco is like the dark demoness that opposes Okran the Creator, so maybe he's actually, I'm getting this completely backwards, and he's toning down his religious fervor instead of toning it up. Yeah, I'm not really willing to take a risk on this guy quite yet. I could say something like this, but that might lead to him wanting to follow me. And that could lead to problems. But, and finding the truth will calm that fear. I'll just kind of play it neutral for now. I believe so, and Okran will show me if you are the one to lead me to that truth. So wander, I will follow you, but it will cost you 9,000 cats. Do you have the coin? No. No, and that's, I'm probably not going to have that anytime in the near future, because I'm going to be spending that at a house. So that makes my decision for me. I am not... Should I ask him for a discount? That doesn't make any sense. There's no way he would take a discount, because he's literally looking for the wealthy wanderer. It's part of his weird far-out prophecy or whatever. I'm just going to tell him to keep looking. I am not the person he's searching for. But that isn't really a bad idea. Kind of find a male companion in this place. Preferably someone from out of the area, someone who's not a zealot, and someone who doesn't really know what's going on. Because in this area, it's very unlikely that many people... Actually, I'm surprised at that guy. I guess it's because of his own prophecy. But I'd be surprised if many people in this holy nation would be actually willing to serve a woman. It wouldn't make much sense to me. There's someone else, but she's a woman too, and I think they're all women in here. What's going on? Is this a dude? I think that's a dude. Need to hire a sword. Sure. It's per day. 2,000 per day is definitely out of my price range. Is there anyone else? And here is Will Zap. This is not a man, but it's not easy being a woman in this town, huh, traveler? ... Sister need a Merc. We women need to stick together. Stick it to those self-righteous tin heads. Sure. She is resounding with Anne right now, I think. But, you need a Merc. Yeah, I need to pay for mercenary work by definition. So how much are you charging? Just the standard 3,000 cats. I don't have the funds right now, so I can't really hire any of these people anyways. Nobody seems to be willing to join me for free. I do have one more bar to check, though. Just make sure that there's not some dumb dude who's willing to just jump on board for free, and he's out of town. That would be a complete miracle, but you never know. Who is this guy? A bard. And I say, hey, wiggle on over this way, Muffin. You know what? This might be just the guy we're looking for. Holy crap. Are you kidding me? I tell you, I've never seen someone so steamed so fast. So I took the... Oh, glass is empty. Say, pal, lend me some cash. I'll make it worth your while. Oh, this guy wants money, too. Will you now? Tell you what, I'll sing you a song. On second thought... Pay me 3,000 cat tab, and I'll sing you tales till the sun stops setting. Know all the good ones and got a voice worth writing songs about. I can hardly even pay my own tabs. But you know what? If I could pay this guy, I would hire him right now, because this is just the idiot that I was searching for. Okay, so I need to make some money pronto before this guy leaves town, and if I can pick him up, that will protect me. I mean, unless he gets himself drunk and gets arrested on his own, in which case that'll just draw attention to me. But assuming he doesn't do that and I can keep him in line, that just might protect me from the patriarchal soldiers who want to throw me in a slave camp. But first things first, I have to go out and actually, like, cook this meat because it's not edible right now. The way I do that is I run out, press B to bring up the building menu. Building, I need camping. Extended campsite, that's from a mod I have. Campfire. I can't build it there when it's blue because it's too close to a town. There we go. So I need to run out here, and then I can build a campfire and cook the meat. Okay, here we go. We just go ahead and confirm that. Awesome. And now we're cooking our meat. Great, that should keep us fed for quite some time, actually. We got a lot of meat from that. I never went back and took the rest of the leather and such. I should probably actually do that, because that's just easy money. Where was that place? Alright, there we go. That should actually keep me fed for quite some time. That was a very nice find. Can I dismantle this? Yes, I can. Get rid of that campfire. Thank you very much. That was a very nice find, coming upon that battlefield, just like right off the bat. Where was this now? Up here, I think? Somewhere around that area, where I can grab some more leather and sell it. Need that money, gotta buy that house. And actually, before even buying the house, it might be wise to see if I can't go in here and buy some kind of a backpack to fill this slot, so that I can carry, you know, a decent amount of stuff, and not just like run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, kind of scavenging all this stuff. It does look like the bone dogs are still unconscious. I don't see any that are awake. That guy is... Oh, he's not even dead. He's just bleeding out. He's got limb trauma, or she's... Oh, man, that's brutal. Is she missing a leg? Is that what that... Yeah, she's missing her right leg entirely. It's just gone. Oh, man. I don't know if I can... I can't actually kill her. I could first aid her, but that would not do anything. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff you're gonna see when you're a scavenger, I guess. But we gotta stay on task here. Keep alive ourselves. Can I fit these? Alright, excellent. So I can fit these in the space next to the meat. That's good. And this guy is, there's like a blood trail. Is he missing? He's missing his leg as well. He just kind of dragged himself through the grime, across, and he died there. He just tried to crawl away, but it didn't work out for him. That's sad. Now these people, they were just hungry. They just wanted to eat. They were so desperate. I don't know, did they attack the Holy Nation, or maybe the Holy Nation patrol came and attacked them. Maybe they saw that they were... It could be that they just... The Holy Nation did not want vagrants and homeless people so close to their city. I don't know. But I can only speculate. I came in too late to say or do anything. I just saw it on the horizon, acted as I saw fit, which was to come in and steal a bunch of leather from, or like skin a bunch of dogs, I guess. These are actually bone dogs. I don't know what they are exactly, but they're some kind of animal, and they bite a lot, hard. So I don't want to mess with them. Night is falling now. Where is the moon? Do we have a moon? We have some nice, beautiful planets there. I don't know what those are. But they look too close for comfort, frankly. Looks like they're about to, like, crash into us. Anyways, night is falling. We should get back to the city. You never know what might happen out here. Are those... These are some more starving bandits. I want to stay away from them because I am carrying food, and they might very well try and rob me of that. There's no way. Let's see how I compare to them really quick. I have an attack of 3 and a defense of 2. Strength of 4. Let's just stick to attack and defense for now. 3 of 2. A starving bandit has 2 and 5. So I would be hard-pressed to even take on one of these guys. Oh wait, no, I wasn't even looking at myself. I was looking at them. I have... Never mind. I would not stand a chance against even one of them. I have 0 attack, 0 defense, 1 strength, 1 dexterity. Yeah, if I tried to take them on, I would just... If I tried to take on one of them, he would beat me down and steal my food. That would be unpleasant, so I am not going to take that course of action. I'm going to run back to town like a pansy with my tail between my legs. And then I'm going to sell stuff and try and buy a house. And... Are there any training equipment in this town? I might have to scout it out and see if I can't find any training dummies to practice on in order to get my attack up a little bit. Oh, there's a live bone dog. He's still right there. Are you guys not gonna do anything about him? What if I... Okay, now he's coming. Let's see if I can't get some hits off. This might be a good opportunity to practice. Oh, I got hit hard. Man, the bone dog just like snapped to the side and bit me, and there's another one behind me. As long as they don't target me, I should be okay. This might be an opportunity. Did I get any skill out of that? CC. Just a little bit. Not even enough to level up, unfortunately, but we do get these. I'm gonna have to buy some medical equipment, by the way. I don't have any of that. And now I'm pretty severely damaged. I need to patch myself up because I got bit by a bone dog, and that just... Wait, no, that wasn't me. Okay, this is me. Whew. I keep checking the wrong people, but still, that took a major chunk out of me there. He just, like, snapped into my stomach. He's got big, sharp teeth, just tore a chunk out of me. So I need to patch myself up. Whoa, more bone dogs just came in growling. I kind of... No, I want to stay away right now. If I get bit one more time, I might be down. Oh, man, if I just get that hit off, though. They killed him pretty quick. But, yeah, it's frustrating. I got to get my attack up so that I can actually train. More bone dogs up here, but they're going to kill him before I even get there. Let's just focus on looting and getting money for now. I think that's the smart thing to do. And so we are getting kind of interrogated by the gate guard here. Blessings from the Lord of Light, sister. Your time for a moment. Hand over your belongings. I need to check them for items of sacrilege. Sure, I don't have anything sacrilegious, so this should be alright. You're clear, go. Okay, good. He did not want to kill me. That's good, or arrest me. All heretics will burn in the flame of Lord Okran. I'm sure they will. You have fun with that. These bone dogs actually managed to take out one of the guards. That's surprising. He's unconscious. Why is he unconscious? He looks like he's well above, you know, positive HP marks. Well, they must have bit him pretty hard. Anyways, he's down. His other guards don't actually seem to care about him. They're just kind of standing up there looking down. Maybe they don't even know he's here because he's kind of buried beneath the dogs. Oh, here, up he comes. Up he gets. Okay, maybe he'll, like, pretend... we'll pretend that we were helping him and not thinking about stealing his stuff. Try to kind of get in his good graces. There we go. Oh, now they care about him. Now they're going to patch him up. Well, we spent all night looting corpses of dogs. I guess carcasses. And now the sun is rising again. Rising into the sky, and the shops are starting to open. So maybe we should visit some of those shops and see if... I think my first investment is going to have to be a backpack, because that's my playstyle right now. Is I'm running around and I'm trying to scavenge a bunch of stuff. I'm trying to carry dog parts, and I just don't have enough inventory to deal with all of it. So let's go see if I can buy a backpack. I now have almost 5,000 cats. So hopefully that's enough. Where is the place that sells backpacks? It should be like a traveler. It should have a picture of a guy traveling on it. Ah, here it is. This is the place. Let's go here and see if I can buy a backpack. That will be perhaps our first purchase in the city of Stack. Our first investment on the way towards our ultimate goal of... What are you doing with your arm? Are we... Like, do we have a crippled arm? Is that what's going on right now? Man, I need to learn these controls. We have a crippled chest. Maybe she's holding our chest because it hurts. Yeah, you know, this place might also have medkits, so maybe we can buy one of those too and fix this. And also, I had to change this name of our squad down here. It is the Nameless right now, and that is no good. I need to change it. Where are you going? Oh, it's just changing his... That's kind of cool. You see the dynamic AI here. You have AI that actually handles the towns, like the guards change their watches and stuff. Now this guy's probably headed back to the barracks. What is that thing? What is that? I don't know what that is. It's a thing in the middle of the street. Anyway, he's probably, if we watch him, where'd he go? Oh, he's not actually going back to the barracks. Oh, maybe he is. He just came up to there maybe to check in with them. Where is this guy going? Hold on, I'm curious here. I want to follow this guy around. I wish I could, like, click onto him and follow him like I can for my main characters. He's now coming back to the same watch. He just... No, I guess he's on patrol now. Maybe there's a patrol, and he's, like, switching off between guarding there and guarding on patrol. I expected him to go back to, like, the barracks and get some sleep or something, but... maybe they're low-staffed because they send out such strong patrols out into the wasteland randomly. Yeah, he's just kind of running around in circles. Okay, well, I think we've seen... Oh, wait. Wait. Maybe he is going back. Is this the barracks? Oh, this is the barracks. No, he's going around behind the barracks. Okay. Ooh, training dummies. We can train on those. I think it might be illegal, but, you know, what's worst they can do is throw us out, I guess. We can just go in and see if we can practice on them. Okay, this trader does have some baskets. He has scavenger's baskets. Let's see. I think they're bigger than the small backpack, but the small backpack gives less of a combat debuff. I could also buy some shoes, but I already have those. No time for shoes right now. I need these two things. I think I'm going to get the small backpack. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. I will sell this guy the raw meat, because I don't think it matters where you sell this stuff. How much am I selling for? 33 each for those. Yeah, that's fine. I could sell the food, and that's actually quite valuable, but I kind of need the food. I don't know how often we're going to get random doggo attacks like we got before, and I will go ahead and buy one of those basic first aid kits. How expensive are they? Yeah, I'll just buy one because I don't want to take up too much inventory space. I can actually put it right here. Actually, I can buy two. I can put them right there because they don't really take up anything that I would need for scavenging. It's still kind of a little awkward space that's being made here because of the Holy Flame book, which is just massive and I need to carry around, unfortunately. One thing I could also buy are maps. I could buy some maps. I'm going to do that actually immediately, which will unlock the locations of some of the cities and areas on the map. So maybe, if I'm lucky, I can find the location of this the fortress where the Mist Vigil is holding out, which would be very useful for my future journey. And to use those, I just open my inventory and right-click on them. 3 locations added to the map from the Border Zone and the Glorious Holy Map. No, unfortunately, it did not unlock the location of whatever fortress is there. It did unlock locations of all sorts of other cities throughout the Holy Nation, though, and the Borderlands, which are I believe the area's down to the south around here. And I guess all the way down to here, there's a way station. Very interesting. And there's the hub. And that is the actual, that is the city from which we fled. And we might have to go back there at some point just to see what's going on with our hometown. For the time being, we got what we came there for. Now, maybe I can go and scavenge the rest of these doggos. And it was actually very cheap. It did not set us back as much as I thought it might. We still have 3,000. How much do we need? I don't know about this house. I don't know how expensive it's going to be to rebuild that. And this one is bigger anyways. And this one, I just don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to rebuild that. That's probably going to take like 20 building materials to rebuild, which is going to be it's going to cost more. Probably, how much does this cost? 7,200 versus 1,600. That's probably going to cost more in just building materials to repair than just buying this one instead. Yeah, I'm just going to go for this house. I'm going to try and buy this house, set up a little base, set up some storage, set up maybe a little operation. Actually, let's what else can I do here? Let's go prospecting really quick and see if there's any like ores that we can mine. Copper. We have some copper. Where is that at? It's in this direction. Yada yada yada. All right, somewhere right around here. There's no copper there. Ah, here. Okay, so we got some copper pretty close to the city. That is a nice source of income. So once we set up a base, we can get some research some storage containers for the copper, and then we can set up a little mining operation, gather some copper. That'll bring up our strength too, because copper is heavy. I'm gonna have to carry it back and forth, so that'll be good training for us also. All right, let's finish selling the stuff from these doggos, and then let's see if we're welcome in here, in the holy barracks to train on these dummies. It's a little bit nerve-wracking because we still don't have a man. Oh, right. That's actually what we want next. I want to get to 6,000, and so we can go into these bars and hire the idiot dude, and then I can just go in there with impunity without being afraid that I'm going to be arrested for being a lone woman. That will be beautiful. Did that guy say 3,000 he wanted, or let's go back to the bar here. Did he say he wanted 3,000 cats or 6,000 cats? I am not sure. We'll just kind of whip. Speed through the city really quick, back into that bar. There we go. Is he still there? He's still there. Okay, awesome. Can we hire this man? Yes. Will you now? 3,000. Excellent. Yes, we're just going to hire him right away, and that solves our problems immediately. He is our idiot now. He may be an idiot, but he is our idiot, and he's going to keep us safe unless he gets into trouble himself. He calls himself Rin the Red. A self-styled poet, but all he ever really does is get drunk and ramble incoherently about an old country lost to time. A country he calls the United States. Do you mean the United Cities? Annette asked. Ha! Rin laughed coldly. Those slaver scum. You couldn't be further off the mark if you tried. His America, as he called it, was a place of freedom and opportunity. If the States was still around today, let me tell you, they'd go knocking. Door to door, all across the East. They'd round up them narcissistic nobles, crucify 'em on them statues they build in their own likeness. Rin was a happy drunk, and his expression never soured like it did. Cut! Anne is just bleeding out from her stomach wound now. Let me just finish Rin's introduction, and then I can heal her real quick, okay? Yeah, that'll have to do. There we go. Okay, it's nothing. It's just food poisoning, okay? She's been holding her stomach for a while. It's just food poisoning. She's gonna be fine. Okay, then. Well, pretending that never happened, I'm just gonna, like, pan her out of camera and continue where we left off. Rin was a happy drunk, and his expression rarely soured like it did then. He spat on the floor and fell silent. He drank more than he usually did that night, but his eyes never once glazed over. There was an ember burning inside them that never died, an intensity that seemed out of place upon the face of a fool such as him. Perhaps, as a jester poisons a king, there was a higher purpose in store for this drunkard. But only time would tell. Okay, now then. I guess Rin is our main character for the time being, while Anne recovers. He's gonna have to go and buy her a house and a bed in which to recover. Actually, what kind of money do we have? We have a little bit. Let's see if we can just pick her up really quick. She got too drunk, all right? And she just needs a little bit of sleep. Let's go to the top floor, and there are beds for sale. So let's go ahead and just, like, plop her in a bed, I guess, so she can recover faster, hopefully. There we go, paid 100 for the bed. Very good. So she's going to be recovering for a while, and I guess Rin, I gave him a little bit of food and medicine. He's going to go and start mining, I guess, and start making money. Here it is, the copper mines. He's going to head out here to the copper mines, start mining this, selling the ore, and his goal, as Anne told her before she passed out, was to buy a house. So he's just going to get right on that while she sleeps. And so Rin worked. He'd only signed up as a bard. He didn't have to do any of this. But when he saw that there was a person in need, he stepped up to the plate and started doing what needed to be done. When Anne finally woke up to the sound of a clinging pickaxe in the distance, night had fallen. Went out to the balcony to take a look, see where the sound was coming from, and she found a note from Rin explaining what had happened and that he had gone to start work. She thought maybe she'd misjudged him. It's easy to grow jaded in a town full of piggish men like this, but perhaps she should give him the benefit of the doubt. He might grow into a valuable ally, far more valuable than she could ever have imagined.